All right, now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is October 18th, 2018, and you are witnessing the 33rd installment of Drezen Draws. Cue the canned laughter, the that stuff they use on late night shows to make it seem like they're actually funny.
I don't have the rights to use canned laughter.
Oh. Okay, well, that was a very anticlimactic opening then.
But this is episode number Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
33.
33, the significance of 33. We have Larry Bird. We have the age that Jesus died. 33. What else is significant about 33? Me and Rich are both 33.
Yeah, we are 33. We're not getting any younger.
If anybody knows anything significant about
there's a log there's an event log of 33 items that I should be attending to.
Look at I got a compliment on the Atari shirt. Thank you. This shirt is a winner. It gets compliments everywhere I go.
Nice to see you again, Doug. It's been a while.
Definitely top 5 shirt of mine. Top 5 for sure.
You rank your shirts.
Who doesn't? Everyone, you have your go-to shirts.
I do not rank my shirts.
When you're hosting Drezen Draws, you go to a good shirt.
No, I don't. I just put on whatever I'm wearing.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't put it on. It's already there. So
fashion sensibility is lost on Rich Drezen, folks. He can draw though, so
yeah,
he makes up for it.
This is called Drezen Draws, actually. Why am I not drawing? I almost forgot. I'm supposed to be drawing some stuff tonight. What the hell is wrong with me?
What are we drawing tonight, Rich? Who won the contest?
Well, here's the deal. Tonight is all about the ladies, the bad girls, the ones that your parents told you not to bring home, not to hang out with, and not to. Well, we won't go any further than that.
And he means bad the way Michael Jackson meant bad, as in bad. Oh, they bad.
Yep.
In a good way. So we got Harley Quinn and we have Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Who was voiced by Pat Carroll, who I believe is still with us at 90 years old.
Wait, Ursula?
Yeah.
The voice of Ursula still lives?
I believe so. I mean, she's 91 years old, but, what can I tell you? Hey, live long and prosper, as good old Spock would say. So, let's get this party started.
All right, Rich. Who we drawing first?
I think we're going to draw Harley Quinn because she's all over my other monitor.
So, Harley Quinn, she's the Joker's bae.
She is the Joker's bae.
She met the Joker while working at Arkham Asylum, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
She was a doctor, a psychiatric doctor, no?
Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Oh, like there's no it's like a totally wild guess how she got that name, Harley Quinn. I mean, come on, really.
So let's talk about what's derivative of Harleen Frances Quinzel. Quinzel, what does that mean? Harley got me, whatever.
That was her original last name.
She's like a new. Douglas says she's the Joker's punching bag. That's a good one.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not exactly Laverne and Shirley.
They're more Tina and Ike.
Yeah. Oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah, this show's off to a bad, edgy start.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
it's the villains though.
Before you know it, the Me Too movement is going to be all over us. And I honestly,
the Joker
am a big
getting
fan.
Me Too'd.
I am in full support of the Me Too movement. I don't care what anyone says. That's my stance, and that's as political as I'm going to get on here.
Rich believes Harley always. Anyway, she's like a new character that was created. She hasn't been around for a long time.
Are you kidding?
She's younger than us.
25 years.
She's younger than us. We're older than Harley Quinn. Nick Ritchie says, "What's up?" He says, "Hi, Rich."
What's going on, Nick Ritchie?
What's up, Nick Ritchie?
Ferguson, Missouri.
Wow, Midwest.
Yeah, man,
Show me 7, I'll show you 8. The Show Me State. That's all I know about Missouri. Actually, I have a lot of. I've been in Missouri like 4 times.
Were you down there during the thing? Oh no, that was Weston. Weston went down there.
Yeah, he filmed it. Yeah, he got good footage down there.
Right. Crazy time. Feel bad for everyone that lived down there.
But let me think. Let me just look at some more facts about Harley.
Yeah, he's a fact whore over here. This guy.
I like to know these things. I should know more about Harley Quinn, but I really don't know much about her. Batman. She was revealed in the animated series. She first appeared in the animated series. I didn't watch that series much, and I'm ashamed to say.
It's such a great show. I mean, it's other than the Nolan Batmans, it's like
it's really highly regarded.
It's like the definitive Batman.
Yeah. Did you do a parody on that animated series?
We did. Yeah. Batman Abridged.
Everyone, you should go to YouTube yesterday.
It's not on there anymore.
What?
No, yeah, I deleted my old YouTube.
Oh.
I mean, I probably would have gotten 1 million copyright strikes.
It was good. It was a good little.
I mean,
spoof.
I still have it, but I almost gave Harley 3 boobs there. But honestly, I'm basing this Harley, because I'm always trying to draw on model and everything, which I think is important, but at the same time, my friend Mary Greco, who is also known as Rhodes Maiden Cosplay, does an amazing Harley, and she's done a lot of variations on Harley, but all of them are just legendary. I'm gonna put in the
Harlequin.
Yeah.
Harlequin.
Oh, look, he just made the connection. He just learned something.
I learned something today. Look at, see, this is like educational now. Harlequin is the best known of the zany or comic servant characters from the Italian. Should I try to pronounce this in Italian? Should I embarrass myself?
Well, you are half Italian.
Commedia dell'arte. Commedia dell'arte.
Basta bajul.
The role is traditionally believed to have been introduced by some dude in the late 16th century and was popularized by an actor in Paris. So wait, just like a
harlequin is another word for clown.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I know I'm right.
Well, Harlequin was routinely paired with a clown, so I guess they did similar tricks or whatever. Yeah, trickster stuff. Physical agilities, they kind of dance around and do like, oh, I'm a Harlequin, I do crazy stuff. They probably juggle and wear cool little outfits. Alright, so Harlequin, Harley Quinn, that's where it comes from. Now we know. Now you know, folks. Wow, there's a long history with these.
Kelly Gordon has joined. Kelly Gordon is also known as Mikkel Supreme and Night and Day Anime with his wife Jennifer, and he is also the cover artist for Lucky Zilla number 10, which is due out in December.
Congrats, Kelly Gordon. Welcome. Rich showed me the cover yesterday or today. I was impressed. I liked the. It took me aback. I was impressed, Kelly. That was a good drawing, man. I'm just gonna say that. Probably one of the better covers, if you ask me.
Yep.
I mean, there was just something about him so wait, you had a couple different variations, right? You had some options for that jaw cover. I think at one point you showed me like 4 or 5 different prototypes.
Yeah. Oh no, there were only 3. At some point, if I can ever get around to doing that lucky box set that I really want to do, I want to include an extras booklet where I will show off the stuff that was and the stuff that wasn't, and that'll go in there. 'Cause, I mean, what was great about Kelly is that he. I have a co-host for this episode, Kel. He just happened to be in town. I'm like, hey, you owe me like your life, So help me.
This isn't my first co-hosting.
No, yeah, he's co-hosted 2 other episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. So whenever he does the female,
it seems to be.
If I'm just getting luck of the draw, every time he has female options contests, I'm here to co-host. Go figure.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't meant to look like Rose made in cosplay either. This is more or less the spirit of it. This is my Harley Quinn.
The Joker do so himself would be too bizarre. What would become his interest? Chester costume. Well, Harley Quinn, I mean, she definitely was one of the redeeming factors of Suicide Squad. Shitty movie. I'm just gonna go out there and say that. I love movies too, but her and Deadshot, I liked both of those.
I liked what was his name, El Diablo, but he only had like 2 minutes of fame, and then they didn't develop.
Here's what I think they should have done. I think they just shot their wad too early. They just we're gonna do the whole Suicide Squad. I wish they would have taken their time and been like, we'll do a Joker movie first, then we'll do a Harley Quinn movie, and then I totally think Deadshot deserved his own movie because his parts were good in Suicide Squad. I liked the whole backstory with, his son and Batman and blah blah blah. Thought that was all really interesting and moving. So I think they should have brought them together. But anyway, I'm not gonna go. Listen, James Gunn has taken over Suicide Squad 2. Did you hear about that, Drezen?
It's so funny, and my girlfriend was surprised about this too. But my girlfriend Stephanie has gotten me hooked on Gilmore Girls, and one of the town regulars in that is a guy, an actor by the name of Sean Gunn, and his brother James Gunn is the director.
Wait, Sean Gunn's in Gilmore Girls?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, Melissa McCarthy is in Gilmore Girls.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
But
I don't even watch Gilmore Girls, and I knew that.
Nick Offerman was in Gilmore Girls.
Damn.
I mean,
Gilmore Girls is like the launch pad for so many careers.
Yeah, just like, the original Roseanne, kind of launched Clooney in a way. Before he was on ER.
Clooney was on Golden Girls, too.
I think I did know that.
But was he a recurring character on Roseanne?
No, he was this guy in a bowling alley. They went out one night. I forget what for.
She typically wears eyeglasses, a skirt, high-heeled shoes, and a white lab coat. All right.
Who wears a white lab coat?
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, PhD.
Oh, yeah.
And PhD does not mean pretty huge dick. Am I allowed to swear on the
No,
show?
you're
Shoot.
not allowed to go that far, you moron.
Sorry.
Good job. Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Beep it out. We have the 5-second delay. Beep it out.
No, I can't beep that. I don't know how to do that.
All right.
That's something to look into for the future, so this way we can swear on here and not have to worry about it. Although I'm gonna need yet another co-host or a whatchamacallit, an engineer to make sure that we can. Anyways.
I think Rich is gonna get at Joe Rogan status eventually. That's
Joe Rogan status. Oh, come on.
But mad, he gets tons of viewers on his podcast. That's where you're going, man.
Am I? I hope so. Better be. Buy more Lucky Zilla comics.
A guy can dream, eh?
A guy can dream. But only if you buy Lucky Zilla comics. Buy my
Did you ever watch
books.
Gotham City Sirens?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, me neither. Or was that a show or a comic strip? I think that was just a comic strip. Sorry, I'm just reading about Harley Quinn. I don't know much about her. I just know that everybody dresses up as her as cosplay And ever since Suicide Squad came out, every girl dresses up for her as
Every
Halloween.
mother dressed as Harley. You know, I mean, there was this.
You know who created Harley Quinn? Alan Lawless.
Yeah, right. Paul Dini, nice try. Paul Dini and I think Alan Burnett, if I'm not mistaken. Paul Dini was actually. I'm trying to think. I think Paul Dini was involved in the DuckTales reboot, but then he left because he didn't like the direction they were going in. So he really wanted to make it like more.
Why does DC have the best villains? Like, I mean, you know, I think that's where the DC universe has to go with movies. I think they just gotta focus on the villains. Just focus on the villains. They have so many that are.
They got their fair share of good ones.
Oh, dude, you I mean, come on. Name me 5 Marvel villains that aren't Thanos and Loki.
Let's see. Magneto, Sabretooth, Venom. Well, Venom is kind of like, you know.
Fair enough. I'll give you Venom.
Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Look at that. Struggling, and you're a pretty smart nerd too.
Thank you. Sandman from Spider-Man.
So listen, you named like 4 Spider-Man villains, by the way. Just saying. 4 out of your 5 are Spider-Man villains.
Oh, if this wasn't my
So DC's got the villains, man. I think they're the best. I love. They just gotta like make movies just villains. I want to see a Penguin movie.
And you
I
know
want to see a Riddler
else?
movie. I want to see a Mad Hatter. I want to see them all.
Okay, well, you do realize that
Poison Ivy.
You just named like
Batman
4
villains.
Batman villains. So what are you coming after me for, dude?
All right, so Batman's good. Listen, it's not DC. Excuse me, it's Batman.
Yeah,
That's
thank you for clarifying. This way you don't confuse our poor, impressionable viewers.
So, viewers, I just want to confide in you on something. Rich told me that he wouldn't go see Venom with me because his girlfriend wants to see it.
We're not getting into that. Not on air. I will punch you. I will punch you for that.
And I think we should make fun of him for that.
Oh, wow. Wow. Stephanie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. You should be apologizing to me.
Again, Stephanie, I'm sorry. I'm going to do it Eric Grayson style and say I'm sorry. And for those of you who know Eric Grayson, you'll understand why that is hysterical. Eric Grayson, by the way, is the editor of the Lucky Zilla comics. And he is a brilliant man, a scholar for detail, and a driving force behind film restoration and the way it ought to be done.
Yeah. Yeah, I just read that the Enchantress of the Suicide Squad was a love interest of the Killer Croc in the actual comics.
Yeah, who cares?
I think that's hilarious. Man, that was so bad. She was the worst.
I mean, it's like they covered a 22-year-old girl in makeup, and it was like, okay.
In the sky hole, I almost swore again, but I caught myself.
Yeah. Only I'm allowed to swear because it's my show. And even I don't want to do that because, 6-year-old Lily and her mom are not going to buy Lucky Zilla comics anymore.
Now, Lucky Zilla is family friendly, but Rich Drezen's got some edge, folks. He's got a rated R sensibility that
Oh, I do.
You would only be so lucky to witness.
Yeah. Hi, Tom. That's the first time I think I've ever called him Tom, because normally I just call him Elk, because his last name is Elkin and it's fun to say.
Elk.
The Elk Man.
All right. Why am I on the Enchantress Wikipedia page? Why?
I don't know. Maybe you should go back to editing that video that you're so hell bent on, finishing.
They do have James Gunn to write and direct Suicide Squad 2, so I am stoked about that. That is like, to me, it's redemption. I would think they should just wipe the whole thing out. They should just completely use the Men in Black thing. They should just get everyone who saw Suicide Squad into a big stadium.
Yeah.
And then say, if you watch Suicide Squad, everyone look into this little flashy light thing, okay? Here we go. Boom. Okay. James Gunn's writing and directing Suicide Squad. Go have fun.
Exactly.
I would do that in a minute. Yeah, it's awesome. I think that's really, cool of DC to give James Gunn, hand him the keys to something, because he's too brilliant to not be. I mean, look at what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy.
I knew you were going to say that. I thought Guardians 2 was, and that's the only one I've seen. But it's got, a really neat group of characters going on here. As far as I'm concerned, I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, but if you think about it, the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's probably the hardest.
Reboot it, no Joker. Well, I don't know about that. I think DC's gonna.
I agree, no Joker. Joker's got his own. He's got his. Yeah, no Joker. I think it's just too convoluted, and they put too many characters in it.
I wouldn't even say that it's convoluted because it's like this is the Joker we're talking.
Well, they got the new Joker film coming out with Joaquin Phoenix. You've seen any?
Right. No, I think I saw some purported set photos from that, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Looks good.
So there's a
He
Joker
looks cool.
movie. And,
I believe in Joaquin.
I like Joaquin too. It's just, let's try to do something that hasn't been adapted a million times. But that's just my 2 cents. And I know nobody really cares about my opinions of superhero movies and why some of them work and some of them don't, but I do a superhero comic, so I kind of know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're making good progress on this drawing, Rich.
I feel like I'm a little behind, but honestly, Ursula's the one that I was most concerned about, but I'm feeling good about this art.
New Joker movie looks rad, super rad. Kelly Gordon's talking. I like your skin here, Rich. So you have the upper left, and then you have a little superimposed graphic.
Yeah, man.
Pretty tight.
Yeah, you gotta kind of be, I gotta promote myself. I gotta promote what it is that I'm doing. I want people to subscribe to this.
We have written a theme song for Drezen Draws.
We have. This is news to me.
What are you talking about, man? We have it. It's written in my head. It's not like composed on music.
Well, that's no good for me.
But
this is what I gotta deal with.
I'm just gonna tease that in there. No sneak peeks. I'm not gonna do any performances, but we will be producing that in the not so distant future, hopefully.
It's so untold.
So cool. Cool. Oh, dude, Kelly Gordon. He's got a comment for you, Rich. He said, "Make those shoes consistent." I like that. I like them challenging you.
Yeah.
You should. Good on you. Make sure he's on it.
It's actually a simple fix.
Don't get sloppy over here. This is Drezen Draws.
Oh, shut up. Telling me not to get sloppy.
I read a cool little factoid about Harley Quinn.
Factoid?
Yeah, isn't that what it's called? Like, useless piece of information that...
A factoid?
So, in the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover...
Yeah!
Which is awesome. Harley is made into a mutant hyena by the Shredder.
That is...
She is knocked out by Batman, and Splinter uses her hammer to take down the rest of the Arkham inmates. I'm just picturing that.
That's amazing. I have to... I've been meaning to at least check that book out, but,
I like this. I feel like I'm at a lectern here, like giving a speech. I feel like...
Hi, Steph.
I'm addressing an audience.
My girlfriend is here, Stephanie Mimna.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Steph, Kev, Steph.
Hey, Steph. Nice to meet you.
Yep. Don't say anything stupid or I'll break you.
I can't wait to embarrass Rich in front of you.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty to embarrass you. But to be fair, I got plenty to embarrass him with too.
That's true. We could go tit for tat for days.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially with the stop sign in Auburn.
Yeah. New subject. Let's see.
Yeah, he doesn't like when I talk about it. That's that time that he punched the stop sign.
Wait a minute.
And bent it.
Yeah. I had some Batman power. So wait, what is up with this Birds of Prey TV series?
It came and it went.
It came and it went. It was one season and then it was...
one season. I mean, it's got a cult following. So, it's not like, you know...
I'm actually kind of interested in it. Shamir Moore, he's in it?
Who?
Shamar Moore, the guy, that buff dude from all the CSI shows or whatever. I met him in LA one time. I didn't meet him, per se. I saw him at a stop sign. We were both at a four-way stop.
I mean,
I love how I exaggerated that story. I met him!
yeah, exactly. I was in Sherman Oaks, and I drove past Kelsey Grammer, but to be fair...
So you drove past Kelsey Grammer. I drove past
Shamar Moore. Got you on the big screen.
What, Birds of Prey is going to be a movie too? What is this Birds of Prey, man? I want to know all.
It was a comic book, dude. Relax.
No, but it was on the WB. Is it an all-female thing? Oh no, yeah, they're definitely making that in a movie in this day and age where everything's woman this, woman that. That's gonna be
Shut up.
Sure, be a movie.
Shut up.
So wait, who are the main characters?
Shut up and get on board. You know, because I mean, it's like, hey, women have earned, you know, their place in this world.
Well, this is the time. This is the era.
I mean, it's been far too long. Let's put it that way. Far too long of women's rights getting suppressed and, you know, all that. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, some good girls go bad.
So now we should suppress other people's rights to equal it out. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good
No, absolutely not. I got more comments. I hate how Facebook does this to me.
Birds of Prey. Interesting. I'm gonna look up the movie now. There was a 1973 movie.
I don't think that relates.
Not relevant.
No, definitely not relevant.
Batgirl.
There was a Batgirl pilot in 1967, I think. With all the cast of the
2020
of the 66 Batman.
So it's gonna come out on our 35th birthday, Rich. Birds of Prey movie.
That's fantastic. I can't wait to turn 35. Thanks.
Margot as Harley. Okay.
Oh, you're on a first name basis with her. Wow. Oh, nice. Does she know that?
Well, we all know Margot is
Margot?
Oh, this is in very early development.
I had a feeling.
It's in its infancy.
I think I'm gonna kill the music for right now because we're talking so much, and I wonder if, you know. And as soon as I stop the music, you stop talking. Which is it?
Well, I've never heard of this before, so I'm sorry, folks. I'm reading
yeah,
now.
This is what he does. This is what he does to me. I bring him over here.
So Harley Quinn splits up with the Joker, and then her and 3 other female superheroes, yeesh, they come together to save a little girl. Wow. And I guarantee you they fight an evil white guy to save that little girl.
Of course.
That's the plot. We've already seen it. Okay. Are you done? Are you done with Harley Quinn yet?
No, I'm not done with Harley Quinn yet. These things take time. You want to know that. You and I. Why don't you tell them about HSD? Because I could tell them about HSD.
Well,
but
yeah, I mean, Rich and I.
And Cooner X.
Well, you and I have known each other for almost 9 years now.
10. Almost 10.
Almost 10.
Yeah.
That's right. Bad at math. So, 10 years ago, Rich and I met on the internet. Sounds like a love story. Could be. Maybe, maybe not. And, I told him I had an idea to do an animated cartoon show.
He had an idea.
I had an idea, but we were doing, and it was developed. We had character designs, we had scripts, we had themes, and we had jokes. And but I wasn't an animator. I was a filmmaker. I have a live action filmmaking background, and I produced movies and all the rest. And then me and my other friend, we kind of came up with this concept, and I was like, I'm gonna meet some animator guy or a girl, but it turned out being a guy, or I don't know, maybe Rich. Maybe, I don't know what Rich identifies with. What are you, Rich?
I am a dude.
Okay, so...
that plays a dude disguised as another dude or some other...
Hi, Kate.
So... my friend Kate here also cosplays, and she has done a female Loki, and it is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Go follow her on Instagram. It's Kate. If you could comment with your Instagram handle, I'd appreciate it, and I think everyone else here would too. So feel free to promote yourself. I'm giving you permission. Unlike some people that have come on here to kind of be a shameless self-promoter, not participate in the discussion. There have been those. I'm not going to mention any names, but it's nobody that is watching right now. But anyways,
Kate has my permission, and so does Kelly. But just remember, this is Drezen Draws, so be within reason.
So how big did you make Harley Quinn's boobs?
I mean, really? You see that?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna have some blonde hair coming out of the mask.
So you put her in her old school outfit, her jester outfit. Is that how she first appeared in the show, in that outfit?
Oh yeah.
So you did the original.
Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, the other one is just so played out, and the one from Suicide Squad, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, man.
The daddy's girl thing?
Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, I'll get to the promos in a moment before we move on to Ursula, but I'm telling you right...
How many looks does she have?
What?
How many different looks does she have?
I mean, I'm still finding, a ton of looks for her. But there we go. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I am going to put the hair in.
Have some hair coming out the top. A little
Yes.
messy.
Well, just a little bit. Wow, it is really hot in here, actually. So my landlords have the heat all the way up. I don't know why they have the heat all the way up, but I think somebody turns up the thermostat and doesn't realize it, or...
I'll tell you what, I've never seen that Harley Quinn costume in a cosplay before. I've only seen the Suicide Squad one.
Yeah, well, that's in abundance because, it's the thing now. Meanwhile, that movie is like so 2 years ago. Let's get over it. It's kind of a nuisance, actually.
I think we're over it.
I don't think we are. Ask anyone else in the cosplay community.
Harley Quinn outfits.
Oh, shoot. Oh, well. He's going to go buy himself a Harley Quinn costume for Halloween.
Yeah, I'm going to be Harley Quinn.
Yeah. gonna be a male Harley Quinn. There we go.
Call it Harvey Quinn.
Harvey Quinn. Yeah, there we go. Harvey Quinn. Oh my. Oh no, dude. Dude. Oh god. I don't think I can. I don't think I can share this live, but I gotta. Excuse me a sec, folks. I gotta write this down.
What is he writing down?
You cannot say this out loud.
We're gonna pass notes to each other, like in elementary school. So, did everyone vote for this Drezen Draws that is watching currently? Did everybody vote? It ain't that bad. But,
Oh, that's, like, that's dope. You know that's dope.
you know, I really wanted to see Maleficent. Because I like that movie.
You mean Maleficent?
Yeah. Maleficent. Maleficent. French.
Whatever. It's a Russian fairy tale, but whatever.
I like the hair. I do like the hair. That was a good touch. Kind of looks like Link. Link hair. Oh, wait. Have you ever had Samus in one of your voting?
Well, we'd have to ask Mary Greco.
Tell me if you've ever seen a Samus cosplay.
Samus Zero Suit cosplays are like, wow. I've seen a crap load of them. Yes.
Kate Myers voted literally 3 seconds ago.
Hey, it's all good.
Throwing in for Maleficent.
Hey, Rich, where are you going to be next Friday? Yeah, I'm gonna promote that on the next Drezen Draws, but yeah, next Friday I'm going to be at the MCon annual Halloween party at the East Meadow Public Library.
Wow.
On Front Street, New York. On Front Street in East Meadow, New York, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Come one, come all. Come celebrate. Come buy Lucky Zilla comics. Come meet me. Chat about stuff. Have fun, and yeah, be cool.
Dude, this Samus cosplay, oh my god, with the little Metroid, the little gooey Metroid. I would ask that girl to marry me on the spot.
Oh, okay. Alright, you do that. So,
it's my favorite video game, man, Metroid. I want to make that movie when they ever do the Metroid movie.
I thought you said Turtles in Time was your favorite video game.
Alright, it's a close call. It's a close call. Depending on what mood I'm in.
Yeah. So, Rose Maiden cosplay. We gotta do Samus on Drezen Draws. I think it would be dope. I think it would be so great.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah. But, anyways, we are 42 minutes into this stream.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy when I think about it. Well, I mean, I kind of started like a minute later because for whatever reason the Drezen Draws intro wasn't linked to the live stream software that I use. It was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how that happened, why it happened, but it just kind of happened. So, anyways, you look at the comments. I'm just going to get back to the drawing. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are now drawing Ursula. And I'm going to put the music back on because we're not saying as much now.
So, Ursula. I had a lot of interesting facts about Ursula. So, she has the tentacles. She's like a hybrid...
The technicals?
Tentacles?
Tentacles.
She's a hybrid squid, octopus, hybrid human being.
Yep.
But she only has 6 legs.
That's...
You know why?
It's an old concept called the handicapped spider. As Disney
Well, What happened was there was a logistical problem with animating 8 legs.
Oh yeah.
They were having issues, so they were like, yeah, we'll just chop off a couple legs.
Yep.
Make things easier for our team.
Yeah, and I mean that's definitely not a new thing for Disney. That's been going on in animation since the dawn of the medium. Disney did a silly symphony in 1931 called The Spider and the Fly, which is one of my favorite of the black and white silly symphonies. If you go in and watch it, the Spider, who is the main villain, as I'm here, drawing the head of Ursula, which kind of looks like Iggy Koopa from Super Mario Brothers. The spider there has only 6 legs. The same logistical problem in animating 8 legs. But then again, it's like if you can animate 6, why wouldn't you animate 8? But I guess in a way I digress because I have to say, as an animator, even though I haven't animated a darn thing in 2 years, 6 legs are about as difficult to animate as 8 legs. And if you don't believe me, try to dig up any pieces of the King Ghidorah suit from the original Godzilla films, if any of them haven't already rotted away by now, which I think they have. But, same kind of deal. It's like 3 heads are about as difficult to control as a single head. But then again, I digress.
You do digress.
I digress a lot.
So you know about this drag performer, drag queen Divine?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ursula's heavily influenced by Divine. And Divine is a dude.
Yep.
Was a dude. I'm trying to think of when he died. She died, rather.
1988.
Yeah.
Right before the movie.
Yep.
Maybe it was an homage to her.
You could say
her
that.
death. Wow, she looks like Ursula.
Starting to.
Pretty. No, I was talking about Divine, not your.
Oh, well, thanks. Giving me a lot of confidence here, bro. I love this pose that I found, I gotta be honest. I'm not even going to work on the facial features until I finish the rough.
Interesting.
Probably, there have been a few Ursula cosplays in the last year or so that just keep popping up, which I think is great. Erica Alamode. I forget how to pronounce her last name, but I think she's Japanese American, and it sounds like a Japanese last name. But her name's Erica. She's on Instagram as Erica Alamode. Her Ursula cosplay is amazing, and Tomcat cosplay, also known as Tomcat Con Mom, his Ursula cosplay is like legendary. And I mean, in going to the conventions over the last 2.5 years, I've been fortunate enough to make some friends in the cosplay community. Which
I'm reading Ursula's personality, and it's like, given a bunch of character information about her. It's like her personality: evil, power hungry, manipulative. I'm like, how is that any different from any other women? And I just got kicked off the show as a host.
Anyone else wanna give him some reason?
Hot-tempered, psychotic, highly intelligent. I'll give you that one too.
What I want from you is your voice.
So wait, how does she She
She
takes away Eric's free will, or gives him some free will. I can't remember what happened.
Nah, she takes away Ariel's voice so that she can get legs.
Yeah, but doesn't she she talks to Eric too in the movie?
Yeah, she becomes
Hypnotizes
Vanessa. She becomes Vanessa, and which is also voiced
Vanessa?
Vanessa.
What is it? I don't even remember what Vanessa.
Okay, we'll watch The Little Mermaid later.
We gotta watch The Little Mermaid. You have it on Laserdisc.
No, I actually have the VHS copy, the controversial VHS copy. Got it at a garage sale for $1. I mean, I love it. I'm like, I don't want the DVD. I want that one because that's the one with the uncensored stuff.
Oh, Vanessa Brunette.
Yep.
She's deceased.
Well, she was Ursula. I don't know why they do that on fan sites, but that's why I don't go on them. They treat
Roger Ehlers.
Roger Allers. Yeah, that's an animation director.
Rob Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson. Calamari. Nice. I wish I could.
Somebody wants to eat Ursula? Right?
Really?
Calamari. Octopus?
You're an idiot.
I am.
You're turning my kid-friendly show into...
This is what you get when you bring me out here, Richard. You know?
And usually I'm the dirty one. I'm the dirty one, but you know, this time, well, we're old friends, so you know, it is.
They decided to give her tentacles after watching Octopi. Is that
Octopi.
That's plural? Octopi documentary? Yeah, because it wouldn't be octopuses.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why nobody likes me. I gotta watch myself on this. You wonder why.
Yep. So, anyways, this is a Drezen Draws First. I'm going to take a bathroom break because I really need to go. So, entertain them.
Why don't you pee in a bottle?
No. I'll be right back.
Oh God, I can't entertain this. Rich, I'm the co-host. I'm not the lead guy here. I'm the Robin.
2 minutes.
I'm the Robin. You're the Batman. Like, no one's gonna watch a Robin movie. They gotta watch.
Thank you for admitting that.
So, you know, we got this crazy mad woman named Ursula. She was banished by King Triton from Atlantica. I gotta watch Little Mermaid again. I mean, came out when I was 4 years old, and I remember the movie, but I probably haven't watched it. The only thing I remember is my friend had the VHS, and on the VHS they had like the hidden penis on the front or something, and that's all I remember about Little Mermaid. That's it, just the penis. That's all I got. I gotta read the wiki. I gotta read the wiki to figure out the rest of the story, but I know the soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal, though. I'll give you that much. I don't know what my favorite song is. You know what? It probably is Part of This World. I think Part of This World is my favorite song, and I'm willing to admit that, and I'm not ashamed of it. It's just such a beautiful melody, you know? I mean, Under the Sea is a clear fan favorite. There we go, Rich. I'm back.
No, not quite yet.
Entertain me, Kelly Gordon. I feel like I'm just straight stream of consciousness right now. I feel I'm not even thinking before I speak.
Why do you think I haven't stopped you yet?
He said, "They're getting bored, Rich. Hurry up, hurry up. I'm gonna be a tap dancing kangaroo in a top hat."
That was the best gag that we never animated. Here, we're watching that after.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, I could have told him a joke. I do have some jokes. Okay, here's a joke.
Oh no! We're not telling jokes.
This is the one with the penis.
Yep.
Look it. See?
Okay, hang on. There you go. You've had your fun. Now get that the hell off my show.
That's so cool that they did that.
Actually, before we go any further, Drezen Draws is now booking birthday parties and corporate events. For more details and or to reserve, message us here on Facebook or YouTube if you're on YouTube watching this, or visit DrezenMedia.com. Also, another announcement. We are going to be at Octacon this weekend at the Bethpage Public Library. They really got to promote the show a little better. Because it's 2 days, Saturday the 20th from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday the 21st from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Bethpage Public Library, 47 Powell Avenue in Bethpage, New York. Come meet me, come meet Lucky Zilla, buy some Lucky Zilla comics and some Drezen Draws prints. We've also added Lucky Zilla chocolate bars to the mix. So come and treat yourself to some treats.
When you say meet Lucky Zilla, you mean the plush doll?
Yes.
So, like...
Thanks for spoiling the moment. I mean, you just ruined it for all the little kids watching.
Well, I thought it was going to be like a, actual mascot.
Well, you remember, there was a guy that we met at, whatchamacallit, Undiscovered Realm, who said that he could potentially make a lucky suit, but it would have cost me like $700, which is a lot better than what I would be quoting from a professional costume designer. I mean, he is a professional costume designer, but other effects houses probably would have charged me God knows how many thousands of dollars. Wow, we just got really quiet all of a sudden. There's a good thing I put the music back on.
I can't believe you got commercials. You got commercial breaks.
No, this is the first time I've had a commercial break. This is the benefit of having a co-host.
How much does it cost to get the sponsor, Drezen Draws? I want a little commercial plug.
You want a little commercial plug? Okay, well, let me actually see, because it's been a while and not too many people are donating. Except for Onjikun, my lone Patreon supporter. Thank you, Onjikun, for your patronage. To patronize me, go to DrezenMedia.com. Let's see. To become a Drezen Drawcaholic, you get a personalized Drezen Draws t-shirt, a 1-year subscription to Lucky Zilla, and 5 commissioned colored digital pieces, 1 character each. Oh, and of course, you get your name in the show. You gotta support me for $50 a month for a year. It's $600 altogether. Let's see.
Ursula, she's bad, man.
Ursula is the main antagonist of the 1989 Disney film.
Turn that off! I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Stop it. Swear, man.
Merfolk.
Merfolk.
Mer people. It's mer people.
Whatever. Don't give me copyright strikes.
Mer people.
Break your neck. I got a copyright strike.
Gotta include mermen. Mer people. She says, I admit that in the past I've been nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. A live-action Little Mermaid. I mean, we'll see with the live-action Aquaman. I mean, just,
Quite honestly,
live-action Under the Sea.
there was a live-action Little Mermaid. It was on Broadway. Why didn't you see it?
I mean, listen.
Come on.
We're talking film here. We're not talking about live performances. These are different mediums.
It's all well and good, but I mean, it's like, how many times do we have to remake stuff that's already been, done? Let's do something that hasn't.
Well, because, the medium evolves.
The medium does evolve, but,
So therefore there's remakes. I admit it gets a little overdone, but
You think?
I'd love to see a new Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast, bro. Solid movie. Talking to you, Emma Watson. Solid movie.
Oh, you just want to go with Emma Watson.
Nah, I mean, she's I'm way out of her league. And by that I mean she's way out of my league.
at least, well, you know, you're being honest.
This is making me want to watch The Little Mermaid again, though.
Good. Yeah, we're gonna watch The Little
Who are
Mermaid.
her two little eel thingies?
Oh God.
Who are those little punk asses?
I think they were voiced by Frank Welker, if I'm not mistaken.
They made
Frank
a Little
Wel-
Mermaid too.
Yeah, they did. Return to the Sea.
Oh, Once Upon a Time. Oh my God, there are so many different renditions. All right, how's that? Oh, I thought the one on top. I thought the top one was your drawing. I was like, damn, Rich.
No, not quite. That's just a reference. I also have Rebel Wilson's performance as Ursula in the Hollywood Bowl production of The Little Mermaid, which I imagine was fantastic because I love Rebel Wilson.
Oh my God, I told Rich I only had an hour of hosting in me. I think I'm exhausting.
Yeah, keep going.
Exhausted my
Keep going, you leave.
captivating, interesting. I just don't know what to talk about anymore. I mean, I got this Little Mermaid VHS in my hand. 83 minutes. I mean, it's got singing crabs in it. Singing crabs. I mean, I watched this movie, I can't ever eat seafood again.
Oh, I can eat seafood very easily.
I love seafood, but I'm gonna watch this movie and be like, dude, can't eat Sebastian. He's the man.
I'm allergic
That's
to
like-
Sebastian, so it doesn't matter.
You can't that's like taking away the ocean's finest. It's like the Michael Bublé of the ocean.
The Michael Bublé of the ocean. Oh,
It's like
God,
we can't
listen to
take
this
that
guy.
away.
Listen to this guy right here, the Michael Bublé of the ocean.
I mean, you flounder. He's such a nice little guy. It just, this is vegan propaganda. That's what it is.
Vegan propaganda, he said.
It's just shoving an agenda down your throat.
You want an agenda down your throat? Watch Fern Gully.
Oh yeah, I like that agenda though. I was all about saving the rainforest. As long as it suits my agenda, then I'm okay with me having agendas shoving down my throat. But I like eating haddock, fish.
I take an aspirin when I get a haddock.
That's why he's here, folks. That's why it's Drezen draws, and it's not Losani draws. Right there, that wit is sharp as a tack.
Because Losani can draw there.
And Losani can draw.
Well, actually, Losani can draw, but it looks like, a third
Ass.
grader pulled his own tooth.
King Triton.
Voiced by the late, great Kenneth Mars.
Does King Triton have a big fin too, like Ariel?
Yeah. I just want to
Mermaids,
draw
were
the
they
corpse like this only because, well, I just want to get some pictures out of people's heads.
Mermaids, were they first conceived in like what mythology? They were in the Odyssey or the Iliad?
Greek mythology? Yeah, it's gotta be Greek mythology.
Poseidon? Yeah, Greek. That's Greek. Poseidon's Greek. Yeah, they're probably Greek. Those Greeks, man, they come up with the best stories. We're still telling the same story structure.
Yep.
The hero's journey. Sophocles. He's alright. He wrote some good plays. Homer Simpson.
Oh! Well, we knew that was coming, didn't we? Where there's Homer, there is Doe.
Sophocles. I'm gonna read some Sophocles quotes.
There we go.
So Sophocles once said, "I would prefer to fail with honor than to win by cheating." What a noble man. Noble man.
Yep.
Children are the anchors that hold a mother to life. Alright. Alright, Sophocles. Success is dependent on effort. I like him. All of his quotes. You go to Brainy quote for Sophocles, they're all like one-liners. They're not these like drawn-out bullshit quotes. Beep it out.
Nope, can't do.
Always desire to learn something useful. That's why we're watching Drezen Draws right now, because all this useful knowledge that you're getting, like Ursula having 6 tentacles because they couldn't animate 8. They were having issues.
Well, I'm sure they could animate 8, but you know, at a certain
Rich, you would
point-
go crazy if you were the animation director on that. You'd be like, "Oh my god, wait, it's got to be 8. It's got to be like an octopi. An octopi, a pie with 8 layers.
Yeah, exactly.
Octopi."
Pie with 8 onions because onions have layers, donkey. I honestly cannot stand the Shrek movies. Don't even get me
Really?
started on Shrek. It just hit me one day, like I just crushed this one gnat in my apartment. That the Shrek movies are really terrible movies. I mean, all it is, you know, send up after send up of pop culture and nothing more. I mean, it's like I feel nothing.
The first one was really good.
The first one
First
was
one's
really good until 2017, and I just kind of realized, wow, Shrek is really a terrible movie. And I mean, I loved the original Shrek, but when I saw Shrek 2, I was like, I don't really like Shrek anymore. What can I say?
Money is the worst currency that ever
Woo!
grew among mankind. This tax cities that drives men from their homes. This teaches and corrupts the worthiest minds to turn base deeds. That is some deep stuff.
Yep, and Celia Bullwinkle has joined in. Do not make fun of her last name. She is not Moose, she is not Squirrel. She is very talented animator who did a short film called Sidewalks. It's on
Is she
video.
also Russian?
No, she is not Russian. I am part Russian. And Celia was one of my animation professors during my short tenure as at their continuing education program, and she is a master. She is so great, and I just wanted to be able to thank you publicly for the encouragement that you gave me.
Anthropomorphic.
So,
Oh, there's always the Russian spies that were the enemies. That's what you were referring to.
yeah, and Rocky Bull.
The adversaries. I forgot. Yeah.
Buddies, let's get Moose and Squirrel.
Wry humor, mixing puns, cultural and topical satire, and self-referential humor. Cool. You ever watch any Underdog?
Of course.
That
I
was
watch
a great
Underdog
show.
a lot. Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed that show.
It's a good one. I actually enjoyed the movie too that Disney put out. I mean, it crashed at the box office, but you know, at the same time, I thought it was a nice attempt at doing something. It's just, you know, the public didn't really get into it, and that's okay. You know, things happen.
64 to 73, the old ass show. Underdog, underdog. Shoeshine boy.
Bird, it's a plane, it's a frog.
He always just saves Sweet Polly Purebred whenever she's in distress.
Polly purebred.
Sweet Polly Purebred.
You know that.
I'm gonna save you, Sweet Polly Purebred.
Polly purebred. I mean, for all we know, that You know that some website's gonna pick that up, right? Try to ruin those favorite Saturday morning cartoons of ours, but whatever.
Is Ursula more difficult to draw than Harley Quinn?
Yes. For one thing.
How those tentacles treating you?
F off. You're not drawing them. And I'm not even at the coloring stage yet, dude. I told you this is gonna be a long one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so it's like you knew that going in. Alright, I mean, I got the line work going here. We're ready to start coloring, man.
Whoop whoop!
Yep. Whoop whoop. Or whatever.
Did you see that? Did you see that? No. Yo, that was a good jump. I got him with the blowhorn, folks. Got him with the blowhorn.
Wait, let me see that.
Nope.
Something.
No.
No, let me see that.
See, that's good writing right there. We talked about that earlier, and I made sure to bring it through, not until the third act. Mm-hmm. Not until the third act.
And that, children, is why what goes around comes around. Anyways, now back to our show. Back to our regularly scheduled, whatever.
I wish we could do an instant replay, like a playback.
Oh, God. I am suing now. Yeah, anyways.
All right.
We gotta get some more stuff in here. This is why I have music. Because occasionally I run out of things to say, and I might say something off color.
Checking some emails.
That actually was really
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
yeah. I think I want to bring that to work tomorrow.
I want to bring that to my shoe.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, you know what? Bring it. Bring it so that I don't bring it to work. I'm serious.
Alan Lawless, folks.
What about him? You watching?
Now I just saw an Instagram post. He had
Oh, then we better not talk about him publicly. I don't want to embarrass him. Yet. I really don't want to do too much shading on this one because then I'll be here all night.
You still talk to that TJ Go Lightly dude? TK?
Tristan Goik?
Yeah.
Why? Is he watching?
No, I saw him. I seen him on Instagram.
Yeah, he's a really talented dude. Really talented dude.
Took some dope senior photos. A friend of mine. Some dope stuff. How much longer? Oh my god.
Up yours.
So we're gonna have a Drezen Draws Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles voting edition.
Just not right this second.
It's gonna be, the voting is gonna be amongst 6 characters.
Actually, it might be more than that.
Nope, 6 characters for the first one. For the first edition, it's gonna be all 4 turtles and April O'Neil and Casey Jones. So you gotta pick one of those 6. I don't know who I'd pick. And I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. It's my favorite comic book ever. I someday will own an original print of the first run of, how many were there?
There were 3,000 that were
3,000?
Yeah.
3,000.
Yeah. Not very easy to get.
No, they're not. They're not. And they just keep getting more and more expensive.
Yeah.
Produced and shipped right out of Peter Laird's house in Massachusetts.
Yep. Way back when.
Yeah.
Before we were born.
Those were different times, man. You could really make a comic.
You can make a comic now.
That statement wasn't finished. But you know, you can make a comic out of your home, self-publish it, sell it, and blow the F up. Like that. I mean, it's just tougher to do these days. I mean, there's just such a different landscape with digital and social media and more access than I just.
Because more people have the ability to do it. The world stage is a lot more saturated, and I think that's all well and good. But yeah, you know, I mean, even in the times when it wasn't, I mean, it's like getting discovered. It's like, you know, you shouldn't be discovered. You gotta do your thing. You know, and that took me a while to really just, you know, understand.
Yeah, I was reading about how the cartoons really watered that shit down, though. Like, they just took that and just... Like, they were kind of mad at first. Eastman and Laird were kind of upset. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's really what made the Turtles a household name. But, I mean, what about that, Rich? How would you feel if someone licensed LuckyZilla and completely took all these liberties?
Well, that's why I'm still being self-published.
But-
because I haven't.
But think about it, but then it becomes a household name. it's forever changed. The Turtles have never been like they originally were intended.
No, they haven't. And you know what? That's fine because, you know, they're the Turtles. They will always be the Turtles.
The pizza.
Yeah, that was brought on by the show. It was easily brought on by the show. It was great. I mean, it's like right from the get-go in the first episode, they're like, hi, give me the peanut butter and bananas. Now, how about some jelly beans and mushrooms? And I'm listening to all of this, and I'm glad my mother wasn't in the room. She'd be like, what the hell are you watching? Nothing, Mom. It's children's programming. If I knew how to say that.
We got more criticism
I did?
in your drawing, and it's another fair piece of criticism by Kelly Gordon.
She's probably sitting on it.
And maybe it's directly behind her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, nice shading.
Occasionally, I pull it off.
Now, you know me and Doolittle have been talking about doing a Casey Jones movie. I know, real original. They've already done it, but who cares? We're going to do it better. Doesn't matter. And essentially, in a perfect world, it would be a Netflix series, right? Or an Amazon series. And it would be 10 episodes. And it would be the evolution of Casey Jones from, you know, guy who works in his father's shop to vigilante who meets Raphael. Last episode.
Right.
So the last episode, you would see like this crazy, it would be a crazy scene and it'd be like this whole build up to the end and you would just see like the sigh or like a shadow. You would never even see a turtle. But the turtles, I would love to do I'd love it to be obviously rated R. But I'd love the turtles to be more savage-like creatures where they're super animalistic and it's all instinctual reactions. They're not like the, hey, radical dude, what's up? Oh, we eat pizza type of turtles. They're the more like vicious, like you better not get close to these guys or they're gonna like like Donald Duck type stuff, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if like you had a piece of pizza and like you're throwing it at Raph and he just like kind of grabs it like a wolf.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. But then again, you know what would happen? We'd have Ninja Shreks again.
And then like Casey Jones
Nobody wants Ninja Shreks.
Casey Jones has to like tame this dude. He's like, gotta tame him. Like a similar like relationship Chris Pratt has with
Velociraptor?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name in the movie.
Bryce Dallas Howard?
No, not the actual name of the raptor. What does he call her?
I don't know. Jane? Judy?
I don't remember.
Milo? Otis?
What? Jurassic World Raptor. Pratt.
I'm like so almost there.
Rich is wrapping this thing up, man.
I'm trying to anyway. Just gotta get the right skin tone. Without making her look like a Wonka berry. Which is not what I'm going for. Then, next thing I know, this is gonna end up in the inflation section of DeviantArt. And that's terrifying.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Moose-a-rama.
Yeah. It used to be on Nickelodeon, I think.
I gotta send a text message.
There you go. Tell them to go away.
That's a funny video, my friend sent me.
You know, nobody cares.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Kelly wants to be entertained some more.
You gonna make her purple scan?
Yeah. Working on it.
Rich Drezen. Drezen Draws. 33rd episode of Drezen Draws.
Yep.
I mean, how do people talk on these podcasts for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours?
Because they grew up on Howard Stern, that's how.
I mean, no, I just get a kick out of how people can just talk, and like they can. I guess if the conversation's good.
Yeah, maybe that's why our Best Picture podcast failed.
Well, that's not. Actually, our Best Picture podcast was good.
It was, but it was only 3 episodes.
And we did a good job.
We did a great job.
We did a better job than we're doing on this.
No, we're doing.
Well, because we were more prepared. Like the subject matter was a little, more refined, and
Nah, you need some improvisation, dude.
of course you need improvisation, but you got to balance it. It's got to be a little bit of, you got to be prepared. You got to have a game plan. You got to have a blueprint, but you got to be ready to throw that blueprint out the window and riff.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I know that's what you do. Yeah, me and Rich had a very short-lived podcast that I think is gonna make a comeback someday.
I think so.
It's
Maybe in about.
and the Oscar went to. It's on iTunes. You can listen to it.
Yep.
We basically are going to review every single movie that ever won the Best Picture Oscar.
Except for the ones we don't like.
Well, we'll just make much leaner episodes of those.
Yeah. Like Cablecade. I don't like that movie, but we'll do it.
Cavalcade,
Cablecade.
1932.
33.
33. Look at it coming back.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if anyone here were to throw out a year, and I'm not saying I'm going to do this right now, so please do not test me. It's late. I've had a very long day, and I'm going to have a very long day tomorrow, so cut me some slack. I know I own every single movie that's won the Best Picture Oscar, and it was a hobby of mine to try to get to that point. So, one day, he was here, and what are you doing? I'm gonna take you off camera. I will punch you so hard, ruining my show with your sex-crazed antics. This guy right here.
Wait, did he just cut me?
No,
Okay.
but don't give me ideas, or I might. Don't forget, you're in my world now, Grandma. Now we almost watched Happy Gilmore on VHS last night.
Kelly Gordon is just roasting you. Does he always
He does,
roast you?
yeah. Kelly and I go way back. He has every right to. He has every right to roast me.
We've been doing this for an hour and a half. We could have watched Venom.
She looks like my meth dealer. I love it. Oh my god, that's great.
Some girls want to be bad. I say let them.
Yeah, really. Let's see. Yeah, that looks way better. That's got a lot more dimension to it, I think.
You think Ursula procreates?
Do we have to get into that now?
I just think just popped in my head. You know, I'm just looking at her, thinking.
You know, you remember the eels from the movie? Come on, use your imagination, you sicko.
I am. I'm just a sick F.
You are a sick F. God.
So you're gonna make her purple?
She is purple.
She looks blue on your screen.
I'm gonna punch you. This is everyone's fault right now. I want witnesses. Okay. No. No.
There you go.
But I don't know if that's
Need a little bit of.
Ursula,
What do you mean? That's 100% Ursula. What the hell are you talking about?
though. What am I talking about? I just. Yeah, there we go. That is so much more Ursula, I think.
You got to kiss the girl or get me too.
Yeah, that won the Oscar, believe it or not. I mean,
That song did?
that song did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not even the most recognizable song in the picture, but you know, it's still one, which you know, I'm sure a lot of people
It's a beautiful song.
or maybe like a little miffed about, but whatever.
Drums. Percussion. Words. There you want her. You know you do. You got to kiss the girl. Whoa, whoa.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la,
Don't be shy, don't you? To your hair, you got to kiss the girl. Whoa, whoa.
It's a good song.
I love the soundtrack to Little Mermaid. I really do.
You have to listen to it constantly, believe it or not.
I listen to it quite often too. And I want to hear it now. I can't play it now because I don't want to have any copyright infringements and have it
Yeah,
go crazy.
because I'll smash you. What do you got now?
I was just reading a funny article.
Of course you See, that's why he's a better person than I am, because I don't read. I should read. I mean, I can read. I
That's the last one. They knew it. I was joking with the audience. We all.
Kelly was like, don't sing, bro.
you can't really see you jump.
That's why.
Oh, that sucks. I thought you had a camera. I thought you could see your face.
Oh well. Sucks to be you.
Kelly's like, I'm gonna mute now.
Yep.
No more air horns. That was it. Only get two. You get 2 shots. Yo, that thing really makes you jump. That would make me jump too. No, I don't blame you.
Let's see. When is 3 in the morning coming up? Oh yeah, the clock's on that screen. It's 9:31.
How did that penis get by all of the people who approved this? You know how many people watch, like, this obviously went through, I'm gonna just get, in my estimation, say 20 people, minimum, that they looked at this and were like, yeah, looks good, oh yeah, well, great, yeah, let's put this out.
I think they didn't anticipate that people would just be jumped up. They did, but whatever.
But kudos to the guy that did that. That is just great. It's so bad, but it's so great.
It's really nothing. I'm just gonna say.
And then in the movie too, I think it was somebody who was higher up because it was in the movie, and then
there's a scene where they say that the priest gets a boner.
yeah, I've seen that. That's what I mean. And it was on the cover art, so it's like it must have been a producer who was like, "Yo, guys."
Yeah, let's.
What a creep, actually. It's funny, but what a creep.
Yeah, it's probably the same guys who eventually worked on Clarence, where this one woman was assaulted by her boss. But do we even need to get into that?
I mean, if it's a kids movie.
It's a movie for everybody.
That's what makes it super creepy. Are we gonna watch this?
Of course, we're gonna watch it.
We're watching Little Mermaid tonight. We got it. We have to. Yeah, Rich, why don't you draw her eating some...
We are poor, unfortunate souls.
What would a half woman, half octopus eat?
I don't know, and quite honestly, I really don't want to know. Chances are it would probably have to be either you or me. I'm sorry, you gotta go first.
What do octopi eat? The answer is it'll eat anything. Shrimp.
Is that Siri telling you that? Or?
Shrimp. No, this is Yahoo. Google Hill. Google's evil.
Google is great, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're smoking.
DuckDuckGo. Have you heard about this? It actually has privacy. It doesn't track your every move like Google.
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling everybody what you're doing on the internet.
What? I mean, I'm only, no big deal. Just like devising the most notorious terrorist plots ever.
Oh, okay.
Hans Christian Andersen. He's a Danish author.
Yep. And he's very, very dead.
It's about a young mermaid who is willing to give up her life in the sea and her identity as a mermaid to gain a human soul. So beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. I think
No.
Has anyone seen The Heartbreak Kid? Hey Kelly, you seen The Heartbreak Kid? The movie?
Anyways.
Who directed The Little Mermaid?
John Musker and Ron Clements.
I hate how you know everything.
I don't know everything.
You know a lot.
I do.
You got a good memory.
I do.
He's got a good memory.
I got a pretty good memory.
I can't remember shit. I can't even remember what I had for lunch today.
Who am I? What is air? What is Ursula?
Are you gonna draw the eels?
No. No eels. So anyways, this is the final Ursula. And I'm kind of digging this one. Yeah, this'll probably get a print. You know, definitely getting a print out of this one. Oh my god. The name of the track that's playing on my licensed stock music right now is called X-Rated. How funny is that?
It's the universe.
Oh my!
It's the universe right there.
Yeah,
orchestrating that mess.
Yep, and it's all your fault. Good job. Whew. So, anyways, we made it through another Drezen Draws. It wasn't as lengthy as I thought it would be, but you know, here we are. Draw the eels. Yeah. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll draw the eels. But for now, I would like to thank my best friend and co-host Kevin Losani for helping me get through this and for giving me somebody to talk to throughout this ordeal besides myself. And I would like to thank Kelly Gordon for participating and lightening the mood as much as possible, because let's be honest, Kelly's an artist, I'm an artist. We'd be dead without our sense of humor, and there's a lot of artists out there that are struggling mentally and physically right now, and so my heart goes out to them, and I hope one of these days they'll find the confidence to face their demons and maybe do what we do, or at least do what makes them happy. So I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of Drezen Draws. This is our 33rd episode, and we're winding down the year, so I'm not going to say any more. I'm just going to end it, and good night, and kangaroos are awesome.